This is an experiment to turn on DC motor without using motor driver module, that is L293 D module or L298N DC motor driver module. So I'm not using all these things. I'm just using 5 volts relay. So here we can't control the speed and direction. Just we can turn on the DC motor with the help of the relay. This you can do to practice it, how to use the relay or how to turn on the DC motor. For that purpose, I'm doing this experiment. So if you want to control the speed of the DC motor or direction of the DC motor, clockwise rotation and anti-clockwise rotation and step-by-step rotation. So for this you can refer my previous videos. So 2 experiments I have done on DC motor only, single DC motor and 2 DC motors using L298N driver IC. So now I'll start this experiment. Let me explain the circuit first. So I'm using Arduino Uno board. First, what you should do, take a small breadboard, connect 5 volts pin on one, connect 5 volts pin to the, sorry, here it is there. Okay, 5 volts pin you connect to the input of the relay. VCC pin of the relay. Relay has got 2 sections, one input section and one output section. This is called as input section. Input section, 3 pins are there, in, VCC and ground. So directly you connect VCC of the relay pin to the 5 volts pin of the Arduino Uno board. This is first thing. Second thing, on breadboard you make one connection, that is ground line. The ground of the Arduino board, it is connected to the ground on the breadboard. The ground of the relay, it is connected to the ground on the breadboard. DC motor negative terminal, it is connected to the negative ground on the breadboard. And here I am using 12 volts DC adapter. 12 volts DC adapter negative, that is black wire, it is connected to the ground terminal on the breadboard. So all these things you should do it first. Ground terminal of DC adapter, negative terminal of DC motor, ground terminal of relay, and ground terminal of Arduino. All the things you should first make a common ground on the breadboard. The purpose of using breadboard is to make the common ground. That's it. Next, since I'm using relay input side, one more pin left, that is in pin. So from in pin, I'm connecting to pin number 2. So from pin number 2, I'm giving the command to turn on the DC motor. So for this in program, I am using that is a relay pin. It is connected to pin number 2. And this I am making as a output pin because I am sending the signal from Arduino Uno board to the relay pin, and from relay it controls the it will control the DC motor. So I am making this as a output pin. So because all you know that relay is a output. Next, this is about input side. On the output side, I have to use 2 pins. One normally open and one is common terminal. So in terminal is there, no, exactly opposite to that will be the normally open, and middle one is VCC, exactly opposite to that is common terminal. So the in normally open terminal, you connect to the positive terminal of the DC motor. Okay, so the DC motor connection got over. Next, the common terminal of the relay, it is connected to positive terminal of the 12 volts DC adapter. So the DC adapter connection also got over, relay connection also got over, breadboard connection also got over. So this is all about the connection. So remember, the normally open terminal is connected to DC motor, and common terminal is connected to positive terminal of the DC adapter, and negative terminal of the DC adapter is connected to ground. So the program is very simple because I am not controlling the speed and direction. Just I am turning on the DC motor. For that purpose, in wide loop, I'm writing digital write. I have to write 1 to the relay pin number 2. When pin number 2 goes high, the relay will be automatic. When pin number 2 goes high here, the relay will be turned on. The DC motor connected to the relay also gets turns on. So that is the for that purpose, uh, it is I am writing digital write relay pin comma high. And for stability purpose, I'm using delay 100. If you don't want, you can delete this line also. So this is all about the circuit diagram and code. Now I'll explain how to upload the program from Arduino IDE software to the Arduino board, and how to run the DC motor, that I'll show you now. So the same program I have written here. Now, in order to upload the program, I'll go to the tools, select the board. Under AVR board, select the Arduino Uno board, and select the port COM3. To the COM3, my Arduino board is connected, and click on upload. So when I click on upload, the program gets uploaded to the Arduino Uno board. Wait a minute. First it will compile and then it will upload. Okay, so compiling is done, and uploading is also done. Now in hardware, I'll show you how the DC motor rotates. Now on the left side, I have shown the circuit. On the right side, I'm showing you how the motor rotates. Once again. In this way, you can turn on the motor. So this is all about interfacing of DC motor using relay. As I have explained the circuit diagram, you do the connection like that only. So this is pin number 2, this is VCC ground, and you check the breadboard here. All ground connections I have done. This is relay, and the one pin, normally open pin, it is connected to DC motor, and the common terminal, it is connected to positive supply. And here I have used DC adapter, and this line, this wire, at the end I have cut it to the two parts. One is red wire and black wire. Black wire I have connected to ground, and red wire it is connected to common terminal. This is about the connection. So once again you refer the circuit diagram which I have explained. And then once I turn on the DC adapter, the motor is rotating. You can see it. It rotates in only one direction continuously. So since I have not written program to control the speed and direction, so it just turns on. So just for experiment purpose you can use it.